first thing we're going to be doing today is simple crunches. I like doing my decline bench right here. But one thing I want to mention to you guys is when you're crunching, a lot of people have the misconception of when you are crunching to bring the whole torso up towards the knees. And the problem with that is, say for example, like a lever like this. Say like this is your head, this is your midsection, and then this is, you know, the rest of your lower body. So you're not trying to curl your body up like this because you're starting to exercise this, and you want to exercise this. So the issue when you start curling your body up too far is you start working your hip flexors, and it is very good to start structuring and stabilizing through training those muscles for posture, but that is not what we're focusing on. What we're focusing on is training the rectus abdominis. So in the midsection here, when you're curling, you want to curl almost like you're curling into a ball, okay, like that. You never want to curl your whole body as a whole unit torso. You want to curl it into a ball. So I'm going to come over and show you guys how to do this today. Like I said, I like doing mine on the decline bench because I get a lot more focus and I feel a lot more work in my midsection. The only time I'll do a flat curl is when I'm at home. Alright, so you guys see that I only came up a little bit off the mat is because of the mat pad. Just because right there is where I find the most contraction before lifting my whole torso as a unit and activating my hip flexors. So the final thing too, keynote, probably the biggest keynote that I've always followed through training my abs is when you're training them, you want to make sure that your abs are contracted the whole time. So when they're contracted and you're coming back down for the eccentric phase of the lift, you want to stretch the muscle out. You are keeping the most amount of tension on it as well, so you will start noticing too. As I've noticed over time that my abs develop a lot quicker when I keep them flexed throughout every motion and lifts, midsection workouts. Alright guys, so the second episode we're going to be doing today is oblique twists. Some people like to separate the oblique muscles into the upper and lower obliques or the inner and outer obliques. So when you're doing a twisting motion, which I'm going to show you today with the medicine balls back here, you're training the serratus anterior right here. Okay, so every thing that's twisting right here is coming from the serratus anterior, which some people refer to as your upper obliques. You do have the larger part of your lower obliques involved as well, but to get the ultimate activation for those, you're going to be doing things like oblique raises coming from the side like this. I'm going to be showing you guys that in another episode, but today we're going to be focusing on developing the serratus anteriors as they call it. So, some people, when they're doing this, for an easier way to do it, they like keeping their feet on the ground. For me, like I like having a lot of stress on my core and the max amount of activation from a muscle when I'm training it. So what I'll do is I'll find balance on my butt bone, my tailbone, and my pelvic bone. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a medicine ball, a weight that you can control, and you're simply going to twist it. But when you're twisting it, the thing that you want to make sure you're doing is you're not just twisting it to bring it right as close to your body and make it as easy as possible. You're twisting it because your obliques are used to torso rotation. You know, that's what it's used for, and that's why we have them. So you're going to be trying to rotate as much as possible in the position that you're in. The third exercise we're going to be doing today for the core, we're going to be doing hanging leg raises. Some people prefer to do them on the floor. You can do them on the floor for an intermediate step or beginner step. Some people prefer to do them on the roaming chair, like machine, and that's also an intermediate one. And the final one that a lot of people will do for the most advanced exercise is the hanging leg raise. So I'm going to be showing you guys that today. That's to develop the little V taper down here. It's going to help develop, bring in your lower obliques, because everything's running into your lower rectus abdominis as well. That's going to help develop your abs as well. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys right now. Key things is to make sure your body on these doesn't swing. That's when people have a hard concept on trying to focus on having their body stay stabilized the whole time. You're going to make sure that your body is staying straight with as least swinging motion as possible, and you're going to focus on drawing your legs up to your chest. Some people prefer to do them with the legs straight. Some people prefer to do them with their knees bent. It's up to you. The farther your legs are out, you're going to have a lot more hip flexor activation in them. So you can go back and forth with them and let me know. I would love to know what you guys find that works best for you. All right, let's get started. So for the final exercise we're going to be doing today, guys, we're going to be using the ab wheel. The ab wheel is very advanced motion depending on how you're doing it. Today I'm going to show you guys an intermediate version, rolling out on my knees. There are two ways to do this though, regardless of how you're positioned. You have the outer grip for your hands here, and then you have the locks for your feet. So you can attach your feet into here, and then you can bring your lower torso outward, where you can have your hands on here, and you're going to be rolling upward. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today on my knees. And this is very good, I think, for developing the transverse abdominis. It's almost like when you're rolling out and you're holding a plank. It's stabilizing muscles that are wrapping around your spine here, and it's very good for posture. It puts a lot of stress as well, positive stress on your obliques and your entire rectus abdominis. So I think this is a very beneficial workout to completing your ab routines. And I think everyone should be trying an exercise like this. Let's get started. Alright guys, so as you notice that when I stretch my body out, I focus on getting as far as from the middle, like the core section of my body. I focus on stretching out as far as I can. The farther you stretch out, the harder it is going to be. I like it always being as hard as it possibly can for me, because I'm always trying to take myself to the next level. That's the end of this app episode, guys. I hope you learned something. Any comments, concerns, questions, definitely shoot me a message at garbearfitness@gmail.com. My Instagram's @WatsonAlexander. Garbearfitness, check it out, guys.